Welcome to this not a backup stream of the murder
Welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, where Sonic is roadkill.
You're a
Probably
roadkill.
not,
I think it's set to private currently. Oopsie daisy. It says public. Why is everything weird? Okay. Okay, I got the notification from my Discord that I'm existing, I guess.
Yes, you exist, everyone exists, we all exist, and
Yeah, okay. So, this is Matter of the Sonic the Hedgehog. I've played it before. My friend here has not. Say hi.
I have not. Hi, I
Hi.
am Razu. Please give me the background I need to know on this game.
No. We're gonna press a new game. Oh my god, aren't you excited? I'm the one playing, but
I'm making the decisions.
yeah, they're experiencing it.
I'm experiencing it.
Phew.
Oh, this is the guy I like.
Yeah, I'll read it for you, don't worry. Phew, made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good for my first day on the job. Inaccurate, Razi doesn't have a job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here.
Razu! Take bow. No, that's too formal. I'm a waitress. Why is the Z not capitalized?
Razu, did I spell that right? Yes.
Why is the Z not capitalized?
Hope the passengers can read my scribble.
I can't. I'll stop accusing you.
Where this is the dining car.
Oh, I work on a train!
Yes, you work on a train. Uh-oh. Am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Didn't know. Razu was unemployed. Working on the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Razu. Shake it off. Slap.
I know how to do a job. I've had a job.
Razu, did I just see you hitting yourself?
No.
Mr. Conductor, sir. How are you doing this morning? Ho ho ho. Quite alright myself, though feeling a little bittersweet.
Is everything alright?
You don't want to flirt with the conductor?
Is everything alright?
Well, truth be told, not really. Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me...
I'm supposed to be the conductor?
No. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Do you want to read for Razu?
Congratulations.
You want to read for Razu, and I'll read for everyone else?
Oh, congratulations on the retirement, sir.
Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spangonia locked. Shao has been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. Wahaha.
I can see why his wife's excited.
Enough of my quibbles. Today is your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Menu added to inventory. I can open the inventory.
At any time to view items I've received, I should look at the menu carefully, just like any tutorial person should.
Menu, chili dog, ramen, chicken cordon bleu.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Wahahahaha. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car?
A chicken cordon bleu.
Ding ding ding. Glad you can read the menu okay. Wahaha. A little about this special. She is the state-of-the-art, high-speed, smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave.
After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. Also, does a train drive by itself? If it is, I'm getting off this thing.
This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train.
I remember that from the interview. That I definitely don't remember. What's the event today?
A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guess we'll be funneled here to the dining car as home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure the paying guests are well taken care of, understood?
I'll make you proud, sir.
Ha
Try
ha
not to
ha.
get murdered.
Glad this old man can rest easy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening, all aboard.
Oh dear.
There's Amy. Hi, Amy.
Welcome aboard.
Wow, this train is incredible. What fascinating tech. You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. This train is as elegant as you are, Amy. I can't promise I won't take anything there. Calm down there, Bruges. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? It's your turn.
What cast of characters am I stuck with?
Get a hold of yourself, Razu. You're sweating through your uniform. Also inaccurate. It's minus 40.
It is actually it's finally warmed up to minus 20.
Oh,
Or minus
insane.
30. I'm finally not freezing, but it was minus 40 this morning, so...
Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs?
Radio, friend!
Well, aren't you friendly?
Why can't I be normal for 1 second?
Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food. Sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Razu, won't you? Just click on whoever you like to talk to and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it.
Okay, got it. Tails.
You want to talk to Tails first?
Yes. And then we'll go left to right.
Can I get your ticket, Yan? Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks you have on board?
May I offer you any
Fuck!
snacks on board?
I read your one. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart.
No way, I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too! It's my first day and I was a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin breadies.
Haha, absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal.
You're not supposed to click on him first.
Oh, shush.
Knuckles
Go
is...
left to right.
Okay, you're just gonna ignore Knuckles.
Well, Knuckles is on the left. What are you on
Left to
about?
right. Oh, you just want to talk to Tails first and then left to right. I thought you
Yeah.
were starting at Tails and then going to the right. Whatever.
No. Tails first and then we'll go to the rest of them.
Howdy, could I please get your ticket?
I think that's a ticket. But I don't really want to argue with this guy.
Everything looks good, thank you.
Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either.
So now Sonic? Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself on board.
Eh?
Don't worry about it, I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually and you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing, I'm glad you and your family are safe.
Wait a second, is he the Sonic the Hedgehog?
I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now.
Yeah, have fun now.
Will do, thanks. Oh my
Feel too
god.
sassy to stutter.
I guess this arm coming from the ceiling is next.
Yes. Yummy, don't mind if I do.
Razu, those are for our guests, you know. Train, be sure Razu only gets one of those if they ask.
Did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate.
Good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want.
Brat. Those snacks are really tasty too. They really looked tasty.
SVO! Could we please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely, I appreciate it.
There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. Probably because he's chameleon.
You consider me calming.
He's looking right at me.
I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious.
Wow, ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training.
Can you cling onto walls?
Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that?
I most certainly can.
The conductor looks a little too smug at that answer.
Vector! Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket.
He seems to be avoiding eye contact.
Is something amiss, sir? I seem to misplace my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is.
He's not hiding his embarrassment very well.
Don't you worry. We'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up. That would be amazing. Thanks a million.
Seems like we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. I think it might be the steely person. Why are you going that way? Oh, napkins! What's sticking out the napkin holder? Wow, it's a ticket.
Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner.
And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin.
Lost ticket is added to your inventory. Find anything yet? Well, we just might have what you need. Razzie, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up?
Bum bum ba-da!
So, do you want to show him the menu? Or the ticket?
Bum bum ba-da! Link acquired a ticket. The ticket.
There it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much, Shibo. I was really worried you kicked me out and I missed a murder mystery. Oh, old Razu here would have had their hands full kicking you out. You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Wait, who made me both microwave expert and a security guard? Didn't sign up for that.
You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, let us know if you need anything else. Amy? Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket? Hehe, why certainly. Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. While the birthday discount certainly helped.
Who doesn't love a good bargain?
And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley.
Who doesn't love a good thrill?
You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast.
Maybe we should leave her to have fun.
Before I move along for you, miss. Oh, how fun! Where do I get to use this? That unlocks any door on the train. Happy birthday. The birthday girl...
Birthday girl gets the birthday key. It is practically tradition.
Very useful. We'll use this wisely, thank you. Shadows next.
You didn't do left to right properly.
What do you mean?
It goes Vector, Shadow, Amy.
But...
Because if you're standing next to Vector, Shadow is on the right, not Amy. And then to the right of Shadow, if you're facing the window, is Amy.
Here. Thank you, everything is in order.
You seem concerned about something. Is there anything we could help you with?
Do you sell gift bags here?
No, sadly, but we have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare, burr, so cold.
Razu, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch you your jacket?
Haha, no, I'm good. I'm used to it.
May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual.
Princess? Did she just say princess?
If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually.
A separate what?
Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back into my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Oh, don't you say? Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess.
Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess?
What are you doing? Please get up.
Why can I not win with this group?
Well, hello you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. I'm back if you need anything else you hear.
Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well.
Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go.
I may not actually be the best at judging characters.
Okay, everyone, time to read out everyone's roles to the murder mystery. And that's my cue to leave. Must prepare the driver's compartment for departure.
Ah, conductor's car.
You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express.
Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own.
And train? Assist Razu if they need any help, won't you? Haha, that's all I need to hear. You have my trust.
Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train.
Excellent, I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train has a state-of-the-art and has a system for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Razu here if you need anything. Sounds good. Absolutely. Will do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you read your lore cards as well.
Lore cards, that must be the details of the motivations, and Tails is a detective. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intention.
And now onto the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are ship captain and you'll be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. Tails, you're the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff. Around these parts, we'll find you in the saloon. Got it. Rouge, you are the business tycoon, and Blaze, you are the titan of industry, both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and Esper, you're the poet, both found in the library. Hear that, Esper? We get to hang out together. And do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Shadow is the locksmith. He will hang out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that?
Yep.
You.
I was listening in. Hope that's okay.
More than alright. You can help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, and that reminds me.
Oh, a map.
I have a map for each of you.
Everyone's stations is marked on this map as well. How convenient.
Map added to your inventory. The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murder amongst you all. Among us? The murderer can kill a single participant, however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready?
Sounds like everyone's excited.
Everyone to your station. Ah, this is so exciting. A mystery unfolding right under our very noses.
How thrilling. I have goosebumps.
Same. Isn't it awesome?
Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone?
Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place.
Oh, I thought Tails was the murderer.
This way, there's always a neutral party.
You always gotta suspect the detective. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways.
What do you think everyone's doing? They're probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Do you know what the character motivations are, Amy? No, the law cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them.
Oh!
My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My law is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist.
Not gonna lie, this sounds pretty fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on a microwave duty. Huh?
The train started moving. It's so fast, grab onto something.
What is going on?
I'm slipping. Hold on. I can't.
It's a train.
No. And then everyone died. Thanks for coming.
Hey, maybe our sonic roadkill is indeed true. Great, now we have to unpile everything.
You're both awake. Yeah. It seems the
Yeah.
train has slowed down
It
considerably.
seems the train has
Fuck.
slowed down considerably.
I keep doing that, I'm sorry.
How exhilarating.
I know, the projection on this train is astounding. It's definitely more intense than I expected. Seems we've been knocked into the... Fuck!
It seems we've been knocked into the dining car closet.
I'm gonna cut out every time I do that.
It seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet, and you've done it enough time that you can't. I'm sorry. This...
You didn't know. This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure.
Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning this about me. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview.
We should go check on the others. Razi, could you get the door?
Of course, I will. It seems the door is blocked and I don't think it's budging.
Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico Pico hammer. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over here. I know, Amy, she's hiding something.
Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. She doesn't have the Pico Pico hammer. Also,
Listen.
she's the murderer.
She can't be the murderer! Listen, I know I'm the detective.
Are you sure about that?
Listen, I know that I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way, and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around the closet, and we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation.
Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. Okay. Fire hydrant. No, fire extinguisher.
I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood.
Understood. You can count on me, Tails.
I almost did it.
I won't turn Evie.
Evie?
I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Nor will I turn into a Pokemon Eevee.
Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. We can click
Okay.
on
Oh, I can't.
this.
Fire hydrant. Microwave.
There's the bin, the shelf.
Microwave.
You can't click on the microwave.
Look on Amy. She has a spoon.
What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train? I'll keep looking.
Never mind.
There's gotta be another way out of here. So there's this stick, this slippery floor sign.
It's a pickaxe.
So it's a pickaxe.
Grab the stick. It looks like a pickaxe or a broom.
What's this, a rod? The tip is broken. It looks like to have originally been attached to something. Fuck, I read your line.
I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning around, so I'll keep it. Also, I can whack someone on the head.
Stick is added to your inventory.
Okay, pick up the stupid sign, see if the whole thing collapses.
The wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me.
Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say.
But he was going so fast he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart.
Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Bookshelf. Tails is useless. This shelf is blocking our exit and is currently not budging.
Hey, Razzie, look closely at this.
I wonder how the side of this shelf got smashed.
There's nothing on the shelf that could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Crack on the shelf is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Go to interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. There's one more thing we can click on.
Click on the bin. How on earth do I have a crack in my inventory? Bin.
Oh, that's...
It's just a picture. Okay, bin. Something is always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, it is empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin.
How do I become as optimistic as this kid?
What's the latest?
Start interrogation.
Amy, we believe you are hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you?
This isn't going to be easy, is it?
I've been stuck here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding?
Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? I craved a chili dog attempted to escape, murdered a suspect. Attempted to escape.
You don't want to press microwave to chili dog?
No, she attempted to escape.
You don't like fun. Tails, I don't think you were sitting idly while Razzie and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out.
Do we have evidence to prove that? Yes.
Razzie, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once it has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's do it. What proof Amy attempted to escape the dining cart closet? The menu! No.
I'm not quite sure this will convince Amy. Let's give it another try.
Stick.
What
the
evidence?
Don't click without me.
Yeah, you said the menu. You said the menu.
I'm not quite sure this will convince Amy. You tried that.
No, I clicked the stick and I clicked the menu.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
You said menu, so I clicked the menu, Razu. Then you said stick, so I clicked the stick, Razu.
What's some damage on the...
Hey, that's me. What, some damage on a shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping.
Oof, okay, Tails, what now?
Well, now we follow the train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy?
So now I have to explain myself. Well, you see, well...
When I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do?
What would Sonic do? Be upside down.
Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He was always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses.
Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone.
Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And find your argument.
Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Think.
This is what made the game take 6 hours on my first playthrough.
This part? My
Not this
dream
one
here?
specifically. I turned the difficulty down.
Because you're not good at it.
Because I already completed it on normal difficulty. There's usually falls and stuff, and you have to collect enough rings. It gets super hard later in the game.
Aha!
So I had to, like, pause the game for, like, an hour and make food, because I was getting so mad at it. And my friends were there.
But there's nothing around for the shelf to fall onto. You're telling me, on a train that is well kept, that this damage was here before we arrived?
Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said there was nothing around the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then?
The stick.
The stick. What is that? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage?
Think. Well, obviously it was a pickaxe before you hit the shelf, Amy.
Yes, it was a
What do you want
pickaxe.
It's actually probably a broom, but no, we have a broom. Maybe one of those, like, you know, things like that they use in pizza ovens that they stick in and bring out.
What? Okay. You're right,
know
a
what I'm
stick
talking
couldn't do
about.
this kind of damage
You're
to the
right.
shelf.
A
Fuck.
stick couldn't do this kind of damage. I'll send you a picture of what I'm thinking of. It's like that pizza scooper.
Yeah, I know
You're
what
right.
you mean.
You're right. A stick can't do this kind of... You're right. A stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own.
But if it's attached to something, it could let's say, a hammer. Ack. This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer.
You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed.
The handle to your hammer snapped right off.
What?
It's as you both said, I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me.
You did look genuinely sorry about the situation.
I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I needed it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back.
The shelf completely shattered. Incredible.
We did it! We're free! Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Wait, is that? It can't be. Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait, I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me.
What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic?
No, can't move.
What are you saying? I don't understand.
I just need to rest.
Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are those runes on him genuine? Hands on his wrist, but I don't sense the pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic? Sonic! Oh no, oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Razu. What would I do? What do I do?
I need you to do everything in your power to make sure the paying guests are well taken care of, understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave the care to you, Razu, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. Ha.
I'm being haunted by the conductor with false words. I need to catch up to Amy's and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor, you'll see. Why don't you take him off of the floor with the glass? Basic first aid. Remove the dangers around them.
And Sonic just died forever. The end.
First aid. This is not how you do first aid. You clear the danger, check their pulse, put them... If you're gonna leave him, at least make sure he's in the safe position on his side, so if he throws up, he doesn't choke. Wow, look at this place. Hey, Tails, where are you?
Razu, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems like she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt?
Ha 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 ha!
He's laughing.
Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. I have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine.
Famous last words. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? Well, you know, if he actually did proper first aid, you might know. I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Is Tails the murderer by neglect? Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I take along with you?
Oh, of course, sure. And now if I ever need a snack, you've got me.
Haha, fair.
As I said, the best detectives had sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my law card? The last guy to work on a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman.
Not a proper detective without baggage.
This is true. Ya vermins. What ya doing in my saloon?
He's trying so hard to stay in character.
Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me about it. Enough of that.
Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy.
We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope. Nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone.
He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Razu, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate.
Right, let's do it. Bowl of cereal. Add the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack.
Crunch. 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 Kinda bland.
Huh, seems like someone licked all the salt off of them.
What?
Or maybe they were just unsalted. Is that why Knuckles is salty? Spilt beer bottle.
What? This one?
Spilt beer bottle.
No.
Over, back. Arrow. Yes. Down.
No, you can't click on it.
Fine, the stupid door.
Oh, that's funny. The door's locked tight. We can't go any further.
Hey, where's the locksmith? Wonder how Amy was able to leave then. She locked us out.
Good point.
She is the murderer.
When were these doors locked and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind.
Or maybe Knuckles locked us. Her. away from us. The choo-choo wanted poster.
The chow?
The chow. It's a train. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out.
Poor Omo Chow. Hate to see them like this.
What they do?
Medical malpractice.
Damn. Interesting. The glasses.
Razu, this is interesting.
What is it? It's just a few used cups with blood on them.
Sure, but why are there 3?
Knuckles was really thirsty, or he, chucked one at Sonic's head?
Razu, this one has lipstick on the rim.
That's not Knuckles colored at all. Someone else must have been here. It was probably Amy.
We should log this. Used cups are added to your inventory.
Arm. Oh, okay, we can talk.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
What's the arm doing to my hair?
He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interesting tech. Is that why it's a saloon? It's a hair saloon now. Uh-oh, should I fear my job for a little bit? How well can it microwave? Window. Breathtaking views.
This train passes by some incredible sights.
I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to voice things like roller coasters. This is not true.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts.
I'll never understand this friend group. Waste bin. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here.
Sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed.
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Ha 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 ha. I think Tails is ignoring me. Game thingy-mabobber.
Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try.
Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damage looks to be more caused from, punches. Who could have done that? Knuckles,
What you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened.
Alright, Knuckles.
I thought I told you to leave me alone.
Like your hat.
You don't want to pick, please don't beat me up.
I like your hat. Never provoke.
Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone.
It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
It's okay, we can fix that in fanfiction. Razu X Knuckles fanfiction when?
No! No way.
But don't you love him? You complimented his hat.
No fanfiction of that kind of fanfiction you're thinking of.
What are you talking about? You don't know what I'm thinking. Friend fiction.
You're
what the hell,
thinking
man?
of love.
Am I? Do you know me?
You're probably thinking of whales.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave.
Can I take your order?
Not hungry.
Well, if you ever are, let me know, won't you?
Sure, like a butler of sorts, right?
Yep, I'm a butter. Come on, Razu, you're not butter. Tell him that. Nope. Oh yeah, like a butler.
Excellent, thank you, butler.
Dang it. I'm a butler now. Start interrogation.
Knuckles, Razu, and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. Not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
It is. It is.
We have evidence, too.
We do? We do.
Razu, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
The, Game Boy thingy-ma-bobber.
The arcade machine, huh? What makes you think I touched it? I'm so happy that I found the accessibility settings for this game.
You see, what happened is you punched it out of anger, and then Amy came along, and then she kissed your cup, and then you threw a cup at Sonic's head, therefore murdering him.
So, do you think everyone murdered Sonic? They took turns?
Oh wait, no, Amy murdered him, you're right. But you say Amy.
You said Tails was the murderer, then you said Amy was the murderer, and now you're saying Knuckles is the murderer.
Well, you told me you can't be Tails.
This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... Super Ball Monkey is your favorite game.
While Super Ball Monkey has adrenaline-pumping monkey ball action, this proves nothing about the current situation.
May have been a little off on the mark there. Let me try again. You punched it. You clearly touched the machine because it is covered in punches.
What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none are available to me.
Just a sudden urge to punch, huh?
I believe preparing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Razi, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on.
Knuckles. The reason we need to fix this machine is because it tells us who the other player was, which is probably a female considering the lips on the glass. Were you making out with Rogue McRogaphile? I don't know her name. Or
Rouge?
were you making out with Amy? Rouge?
Rouge and Knuckles is a ship. Knuckles and Amy is not a popular ship. The arcade machine is fixed. No, don't look at the scores!
Quick, look at the scores.
I'm pulling it up now.
Vector. Okay, what does this tell us?
Nothing, obviously. Tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list.
Vector 1 by 1.
It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You completed Vector to see if you get the highest score. And Vector beat you.
And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet.
Grr.
He's punching the air in frustration.
You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now.
Apparently has lipstick, and that's what was on the cup.
Do you
and
see?
one of them is missing. So Vector threw the cup at Sonic's head. You know what I think actually happened to Sonic?
What?
I think he was drugged, and that's why he can't move.
Okay.
So, he's not dead, he just physically cannot move because someone drugged him. And that's why there's an empty glass there.
Now, Razi, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles?
The
menu!
The glasses!
No.
Menu at every
I thought it
time.
was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. I wasn't, don't tell Amy.
I think we're on the right track here.
Just as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you came in. Honest, I don't want to be caught. That's my story and alibi. I've already told you an abridged version of this to Amy.
This friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains the use of one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark?
Rouge was in here too.
All it.
It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. Wait, you offered her a drink apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied?
Rouge.
Will you two relent?
It's Rouge. I'm understanding the scenario. It's Rouge. She got the cup, she murdered Sonic, and left. Vector visited to play games. Rouge couldn't find something and then left. Knuckles destroyed the machine, except Rouge did find something, found the cup, gave it, and knocked Sonic over the head with it, drugging him. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles?
Yeah.
I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name with a high score list doesn't make sense. Razzie, can you take a look one more time?
An odd name on a high score list. What is Tails talking about? Toast? Bagel? Ultimate? Candy? Ultimate. All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Alton?
You may not know, Razzie, but there's someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life form.
Sonic. Shadow. There's really someone here that goes by that? There's really someone here that goes by that?
Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I... What is going on? Oh. Okay. Mute server. Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by.
Oh, Shadow was here too.
He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left.
A key.
Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone, then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy...
So when Amy came here not too long ago, did you open the door for her?
No, I think she has some sort of key too.
She does. That's right. The conductor gave her that special birthday key.
Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? What was Rouge searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked for that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask yourselves.
I'm gonna get a paper to keep track because I'm gonna predict this before we get there. More information than I had expected to get there, but seems we can move on.
You've currently guessed that half the characters are the murderer. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. Well, I know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough, the library car is the next car up in the lock for you. If you ever KO'd Sonic an earful from me, Detective Tails and Butler.
I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Razzie, let's head to the library.
Where's my pencil? On it! I will solve this mystery, and I will tell you the murderer. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs.
Razzie!
Not coming!
Ready to mosey down
Ready
onto the
to
next
mosey?
car?
No way, dang nabbit!
Onwards! You have no control here.
Can you pull up the map? I want to see who is where.
Library car! Oh, that's not the button.
Sonic is... Shadow. Princess. And Rouge. Vector.
We gotta get going. So we can finish
Okay.
this game
Let's
before
Knuckles. Okay, you can move
before
on.
I have to go get a shot in the arm. All the stuff's
All
getting...
this stuff is getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Alrighty, before you go, SBO wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems like we have more guests. Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl?
She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
If this tip is just too juicy to ignore, I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick! How are you gonna leave? The door to next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy must be hasty, but... Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm
here to ask if anyone's hungry.
starved. I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
Yep.
And I'm Espio the Poet. Poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure, teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee 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 dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Razu and I are here to establish both of the alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy and everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained it to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge and Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. And Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seeming to look for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. Then she came back shortly after. We had a shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But he left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. Oh, fuck. Read!
Wonder what she found. She obviously been on the hunt for something.
After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, and then entered the library car and locked the door behind him.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the doors behind him. Then I returned to the lounge car where he's meant to be stationed. Then, when Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were all worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, and that's all that happened.
With all these locked doors, seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys. The alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Victor's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library card reading. Oh, I have so many theories. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely. Okay.
Hey, big question. Is this a baby game, or is this a not baby game?
It's a game made for April Fool's Day, bro. There's a bookshelf, there's a random book, there's a globe, there's a bin, there's a table, there's the door, there's a brochure thing, and then there's a motivational poster. And some books on the floor.
Random book.
Random book.
In the stack.
What?
What's this? A bright red book?
Oh yuck, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
What kind of recipes?
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird that this is even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet.
You may not be wrong.
That was the book in the stack?
Yeah.
Yes. Books on the floor.
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for these poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everyone. Everything.
The table?
The table.
The table.
Now let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
Razu, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. I'd only have one ring. Hang in there. A Shao hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Wow, I really needed to see this.
Huh?
This little Chow's hanging there, refusing to use his rings to fly to safety because he's choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way that was there. There was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Trash bin. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing here.
I'd really thought there'd be something there.
Razu, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm alright.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. They show that the entire thing never has trash.
Razu, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? The thingy, the shelf thing. Yeah.
Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas in here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh. Razu, look at this. There's a couple maps here.
This seems to be a map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map added to your inventory.
Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactite.
Nah, leave it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves.
Just this shelf. There's a globe and this shelf, that's it. Oh, and that guy stocking stuff.
Oh, the guy. The arm.
Oh, poor thing, that arm's really struggling to clean up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best. There's a globe and a shelf.
The globe.
The globe of our marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. These islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some countries.
They're all a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops and food. Can't be beat either.
Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagnolia, if you've ever been there.
I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop by at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. I'll tell you everything about the area. Make one scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone has been everywhere, haven't they? The bookshelf.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me, no time to rest.
Alright, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's gouging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves are in alphabetical order but this one.
But
It's the user guide for the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual added to your inventory.
It's probably just the book that SBO dropped. Vector, I guess. We haven't found any evidence.
Yeah. Oh, click the door maybe.
Yeah, the door.
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before getting into the saloon car. The child left the library car, he locked the door on his way out.
There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it?
Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's locked, added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and SBO and find out what really happened.
Alright, talk to Vector.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they've confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train. I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. But a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Start interrogation.
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you. But it wouldn't be proper Detective Brad examining the validity of the alibis. Razu and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SBO really was reading in the library car.
Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We were prepared to prevent evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy, I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
And that brings us attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car and found something and left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? SBO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Razu x Knuckles fanfiction.
No!
Razu, could you help me out?
Alright, Razu, what book do we think SBO may be reading?
The menu!
The
Some detectives you are.
No.
It seems like that was the wrong choice. What book could SBO have been reading?
The Mirage book.
A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Yay!
It was in the book, not alphabetically. Also, okay, in this supposed Razu Knuckles fanfiction, I am just going to be, like, ignoring him.
You think all fanfic is romantic? Oh my god.
I know it's not, but I don't know what you were expecting me to do with him. Like, are you expecting me to read?
No. Be his friend?
I don't think we have many interests that line up. Maybe we'll go butcher something.
Why? Knuckles? Knuckles played games.
Oh yeah, I guess we could play games.
There are books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SVO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal. Hey, calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. Also,
Whoa!
they like each other.
Oh, I read your thing again. Oh my god. Okay.
Yes.
That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask a few questions about Manual Razu, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Could you ask SVO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Page 362.
Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate...
Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During the event, they can perform a variety of tasks and responsible cleaning up trash and meshes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying the train cleans itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Razu, hit him with another one.
Oh, okay, which page do I choose? 89. What is the Mirage's cancellation policy?
No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Geez, the person who made that rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Razu. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3.
Gotcha, which page should I pick last? 16. What was implemented to support the conductor's duties and ease general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system that works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train has autopilot, but it can't access full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Now, did I pass your little test?
Yes.
Totally, it's wild.
Totally. It was wild you were able to retain all of this information so quickly.
Ah! A poet's brain is often surprising.
I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. We don't want to be supporting folks who read.
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a little bit suspicious, even if true. Even if your girlfriend really, really likes reading. Boyfriend? Partner. But he answered all my questions so calmly, that is very impressive.
You know what? Did I not tell you what the correct SBO shift is?
I don't remember it.
You don't remember any of our conversations, or I had it with someone completely different. That wasn't you, but I think it was you.
We have a lot of conversations, Whale.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitude. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to some to state despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can...
SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading. Yes, that is correct, problem. Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have evidence to back it up. Razu?
He's always putting me on the spot. I think we should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading. But what? The cup. Oh. The shadow. Lock.
What?
The lock.
Oh.
The lock.
Shadow's lock? Please pray tell, what does that have to do with anything? Razu, let's get our argument together.
So, if no one else saw you read SBO, then how did Shadow lock the cart? It is just simple math.
I can't do math.
I know you can't. I had to help you study for your final.
And I got a B.
You got a B. Which is very impressive.
Thank you.
Proud of you, Whale.
Thank you.
Well, if I'm now with Knuckles for no apparent reason, who are you with?
Silver the Hedgehog. But Silver's with
That's not an
SBO.
option.
What do you mean that's not an option?
Because Silver isn't on this train.
SBO.
Okay, SBO.
Then I walked through the library
He's
car to get to
already
the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. Wasn't high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice each other on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me that the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up. Well, you see, I
can sense SBO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading this entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow return from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment you were you really in the library car at all?
But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Razu. One that I'd love for SBO to solve. You gotta believe me.
That cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow passed back to the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow seeing you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't.
Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library card? What should I do? Defend SBO. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up.
Tails!
We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another?
The map. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. You see, SBO was probably just behind a shelf or something. Also, when you are reading, you can get into that. Also, I've cleared SBO as cleared, but not 100% cleared like Sonic is, because Sonic is dead.
Sonic is dead, yes.
So he is 100% cleared, no questions asked.
But in Among Us, someone dead can be the murderer.
There only can be one murdered. But my cleared list right now is Knuckles, Sonic, and SBO. Vector is sus, but we'll probably move to the cleared list. And my condemned list of who probably did it was Shadow or Rouge.
The library map? Oh, I see.
See the exits? They're right across from one another in a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen each other.
It looks like you have to point out exactly where on the map you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow not to see him?
In that little table thing on the top.
This one?
More, yeah.
Interesting, that is where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot because the bookcase is in the way.
There is no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa, or Rouge.
It makes a lot of sense why you'd never mentioned Shadow's return, SBO. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. The alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions.
Why are we not talking about Rouge? We did it.
Rouge is in the next guy!
Validated. Like, did no one see Rouge?
Yeah, I guess. No, everyone saw Rouge, but that was before Vector left with Rouge.
so that's why they aren't mentioning it.
Too many
Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow.
Oh, it seems like the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him heck, and if you need any meat chops, say the word. And I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose.
At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We are really doing this.
Come on, Razu. Let's see what's next. Coming. Let's be quick. Woo! Wait a minute.
The door.
You sure you don't?
The mystery calls.
We have like an hour. Let's go!
I think it's Rouge because Shadow's too obvious.
Casino car.
Casino. All this stuff getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering around. It is high time you told us why. My. Talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you brought the microwave master with you.
Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain?
Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train.
Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview.
Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I know how to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé chow egg is here in this train car locked in a safe.
Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here?
And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprint in the library car with a safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime? The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows for everyone's help.
So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé chow egg?
Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture.
Her lower card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess.
Razi, do you have an opinion on this?
Ceiling is for squares.
Wrong. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Razi are in. Okay, let's find that Fabergé chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both in the team. Now we must plan.
Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into?
Access to the Fabergé chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, distract the guard?
Distract.
Distract them. Perfect. Well, charming enough for that to work.
That was actually a really nice thing to say.
Razi, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment.
If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs to work.
Okay. Who's distracting the security guard?
Blaze.
I think...
think you could distract the guard, Blaze?
In my life, I've never let a single person down. I will not falter.
Oh, great. Her face is so stoic. I have chills.
Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction?
Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Who put a claw machine in a casino?
This will work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan.
With the guards distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Pick their pocket.
I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Rousey, what's your plan?
Pretend I'm Blaze's spouse, I guess?
No, that's a bad idea. That's a simpy idea. And you don't want to be...
the drink without a coaster?
Yeah. Absolutely vile. I cannot think of anything worse. Despicable. I will never allow such thing to happen in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it.
Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. This is not going to work.
And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside we...
celebrate dance.
Now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do you do about the mechanical arms attacking us from the ceiling?
Have Tails disable them.
I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip.
Cry and hope they sympathize.
Tails managed to do it.
Tails
Darlings.
managed to do it.
I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up the elevator.
This is a horrible plan. And you forced me into it.
I knew the plan would go on without a hitch. We couldn't have made it far without you both, you have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Snapshot now, we can claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow Egg. No question, this has got to be the safe of our treasure. Enter the code with the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see, 230401.
Oh, wow.
It's here, haha, I have it. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of... Hold on, kiddo, you can't be so hasty. You truly think, that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out, what are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who opened one of these have never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? Sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist. Tick, tick, tick. Rouge, has no one ever lived to tell the egg secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work? Rouge. Fine, fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing?
That's an excellent question. What do we do with a ball? Rock the egg to sleep.
So you think this egg is just cranky and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us?
Everyone's always mad at the idea guy. Smash the egg against the wall.
Alright, here goes nothing, Rouge. We should probably think of a different plan.
Throw it and lock it in the safe.
Yeah.
Top
Quick, put the egg back, Rouge. Fine, it's going back in. How's the safe right lock? The door's staying open. What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to? We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else.
Twist the egg again.
Great idea. Stop, that's clearly not working. Let's think of something else.
Dump the egg.
Just how I like my eggs smush.
I'm guessing you didn't like this idea.
Obviously not.
Chaos control the egg away.
Where did you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter, we need a Chaos Emerald to be able to do that.
Well, dang it. Let us finish ticking and see what happens.
Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Razzie, that's our goal.
Listen, I get that, but... what if the egg isn't a bomb?
Wait, that's right. Razzie, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit out, kiddo, we don't have any time. So it's just that our spirit said something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, and what efficient and extremely accurate... Fuck!
Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms during the events perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up dust and mess afterwards. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Those robot arms attacked us in the elevator seem to have lots of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train, disguised as its Fabergé eggs, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it.
The only other person who knows the comings and going of this train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens.
Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened! It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew. My, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved.
My hunch was right, thankfully.
Ian, look what's inside! Wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy too. The final secret of the Fabergé Chow egg. It's a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary.
Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? But I must admit, it is stunning.
You said no one lives to tell the Fabergé Chow's egg secret. I wonder why the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us, and I don't know, who cares. What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold.
Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them?
As much as fun as this has been, we should get out of here before it's spotted. Good call, let's go.
No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend, okay?
Thank you both for your assistance, and the hunt was an excellent thrill I was seeking. Dealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge?
She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow.
What is it, darling? About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, could we have a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance. It is, as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasure, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound urgent but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart.
You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to.
Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed it through earlier.
Oh, a key.
Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. But we also just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked, both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Razzie, let's head out.
Gotcha.
Do you want to look at things?
Nah, get out of here.
But the funny joke! Can we do the funny joke?
Fine, what's the funny joke?
Should I give the slot machine a try? Yes, play the slots.
Should I?
Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Big money, big money. Razzie, what do you expect to happen if you keep playing?
Big money? I'm gonna get it this time, you'll see. Well, I lost. Maybe next time I'll get it?
You know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, right? I'm starting to get worried here.
Don't worry, Tails. I got it this time. Well, I lost. Do I try again?
Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy?
The sunk cost fallacy? phenomenon where a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or a course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when that abandonment would be more beneficial? Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Alright, big money, big money.
You are selling a lie about you. Haha. Yeah.
Haha, let's go.
And also the bin.
Tails, we must search the trash bin.
Sigh, it's empty. Oh?
Oh, did I hear oh? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about persistent, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive her to work 2 hours every day, Tuesday, with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence.
That's very sweet, but all that was in this bin is a lollipop stick.
Lollipop stick?
Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop, that's all that's there. Razu, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower?
Just leave me be. Shadow.
Oh my god, fucking finally.
Now is a good time as any to clean out my pockets.
I know you won't talk, but I know exactly where I've been looking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons, No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well.
We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious.
I'd also like to know why you've been locking the doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up.
An appointment? Who wants to meet with him?
Well, Wazoo, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating.
Alright, ready to find some answer, Tails?
Indubitably, my dear Razu.
Why are you kicking your mic?
Oh, oops.
Printer.
Seems like a printer. It's hooked up to the computer.
Can we print something? Sonic rowing a boat.
Oh, this printer is surprisingly tricky to use.
Tricky?
Yeah, the user interface isn't clear, but we won't let it stop me. And here you go.
Yeah, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. I expected it to have a print cue. Violin.
Hey, it's the Big Chow Band.
Give us a jam.
That was spiritual.
I feel reawakened. The board?
A keyring must be Shadow's. Interesting
There's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Wanna take it?
Yeah, let's take it. Keyring is added to your inventory.
The broom arm? There's another robot arm just doing a thing.
As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something?
I don't know, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you bring me a cold chaos cola? Nope, not listening to me. I am quite parched too.
I could run and get a chaos color for you.
No, I'll be alright, thank Tails. I'm the one that's supposed to be working here after all. Talk to Amy. Oh, computer first.
They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has
They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing.
How lovely. It seems convenient.
It is shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though.
I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it.
Wow, Tails, you have to check this out.
Make the cat! These windows are huge, what of you? I didn't realize this train would drive along the coast.
Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean.
This train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree.
Despite the murder lingering in the air.
Despite the murder lingering in the air.
I just thought the same thing. Can we go to Amy now? Bin. Okay.
No.
Tails, I think we should check the trash bin.
Every trash bin has been empty, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you gonna get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin?
There's always something in the trash bin.
Sigh. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands.
Who cares what it is? Let's just add it to our inventory.
Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this.
There's always success if you check the trash bin.
Crumpled paper added to your inventory.
The wardrobe.
So could you open this wardrobe, please?
Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it?
What if something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it.
Open the wardrobe. Alright, watch a pro.
All this dust, she opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere.
Tails, do you see this?
A pull string? Razu!
What? It's gotta activate something.
What? The back of the wardrobe opened.
There's a full passageway back here.
Come on, we have to see where this leads.
He's curious. This must mean something big.
This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library.
I don't believe it.
Quick, back to the passage before they spot us. We need to add that to our inventory. Hidden passage after to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened.
Shadow.
Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be.
That stare is so cold. You know, maybe we will get out of here, actually.
Rather, we certainly will not.
Start interrogation.
Shadow, we have questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door on the train, and I know why. Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Time to reel my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for scoop found by yours truly.
We're ready.
According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car where Sonic was stationed. This door right here, the lounge car, is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following. So Shadow was locking all the doors for the one reason, to keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. Do you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. The conductor's car when he locked all the others, so one locked door wasn't pure conjecture. You'll get out and leave me be. Oh, my source can back up these claims and will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation.
Is the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic?
I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. Shadow did lock all the doors to conductor car, imprisoning Sonic. And how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think Razu and I can explain the car change, however. Razu, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten into the dining car?
The passageway. Okay, just get my thoughts in order. So, Rouge is killer because, Shadow was trying to keep Sonic safe, Sonic left anyways, and Rouge killed him when Shadow wasn't looking. And then Shadow locked everyone out because he wanted Sonic not to get murdered. Because he couldn't have murdered him because Shadow was not aware he went to the dining car. He was trying to keep him in one car. And if he was the actual killer, he would have murdered him before he started locking doors.
Resident find a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. What? Secret passage? So someone could have used the passage.
Someone could have used the passageway, snuck through, and safely arrived at the dining car.
Excellent work, Wazoo. This adjusts my theory a bit. The Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to the station was suspicious. So Shadow picked up Sonic and locked the door to the conductor car on the way out and dropped the body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up other than my hot scoop.
Seems like Tails and I were way more thorough than you.
If Shadow's not going to talk, I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Razzie, do you have any guesses? Oh, well,
Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because Espio was reading.
I believe Espio was behind a bookshelf at a table reading. Espio reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me too. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. I could believe you're currently my #1 suspect. Why have you been searching for Espio, huh? You must know, I need to give him a key. As if, why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seem to have one.
That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us.
I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Perhaps Razzie and I can further validate Shadow's claims.
We can do what? The keyring.
Razzie, what evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away?
The keyring. This feels good. Now to get my thoughts in order. I don't know why Sonic was being overly protective, but, that's what also... Oh no, he gave Vector the key, didn't he? Oh no, Amy left it unlocked. Is either Amy the killer or Rouge is the killer?
Yeah, Shadow was trying to give a key to Espio.
Yeah.
But he couldn't find Espio.
Yeah, and Victor was, occupied. But Amy just forgot to lock the door behind her, so it was fine. There's only one reason that there is exactly 2 rings on that key ring.
Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give to Espio and Vector. No way! Well, what of his own key? Didn't one of those be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth, then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors?
She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder?
I think Razzie and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors.
Why does he keep including me too?
First, Amy, I believe I have one question for you. Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Just Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Razzie?
Ah, yes, Tails?
I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy.
That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow wanted to keep us away. Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away?
Not us, Razu. I'm making a leap here, but sticking with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know, it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? I hope to you show me evidence.
Huh?
If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have?
Ah, okay. Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. Why? What evidence shows Shadow didn't want Amy to know? Crumple paper. This feels right for you. I just organized my thoughts. No. The paper's gonna be tickets for Amy, and Shadow was covering his back while he printed it out. Oh, and then Sonic went to go give Amy her gift and got murdered. Probably by Rouge, who wanted... And Rouge wanted the birthday gift. I'm gonna guess I'm wrong, but your laughter is great. Rouge murdered Sonic because she wanted to steal Amy's birthday gift.
You went rooting for the trash? Oh, what is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. It's of a band tickets website. Tails don't. Gasp, is this Hot Honey's website? No way, I love them.
Hot Honey?
It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jemmy B. Sigh is such my favorite.
All the members have a B after their name.
Yeah, see, isn't it cute? I haven't gone any to their shows yet to see them though. The tickets are really hard to get and you have to be ready online at a specific time and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox.
The situation becoming much more clear. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading.
The printout
of the Hot Honey fan ticket website exists because Shadow was buying tickets for Amy.
What, Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job of hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Shadow! I used that printer earlier and found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print out the homepage by accident? Oh, yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. I can't believe this after I accused you of murder. Spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Fine, the surprise is ruined anyway.
Well, it's probably our fault there.
Sorry, that's all the detective's job, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. Right from my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live and looked it up, and that's when I accidentally printed out the homepage. Concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew how to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. Don't work, Amy still managed to make it here somehow. Because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door on the train. I've gone through every locked door with ease.
The plan's fatal flaw is the birthday key.
I should have guessed. It is a well-known privilege. Shadow, you're just so sweet after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later and make it up to you. You can come with me. I don't know. Too late, it's happening. I can't wait. The show of a lifetime. Ugh, fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect a lot of pictures from the concert too.
Seems like the mystery of Shadow's locked door has finally reached the end.
I blame my source for all of this. I wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain.
Amy, I am curious. Who's the short for your, big scoop?
I would like to know as well. So, strictly confidential. My credibility may be short, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. But we need to investigate one last area. Conductor's car. I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. And I'll join as well. Time to see through to the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Razzo, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close.
The pieces are coming together, the full picture becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Tails. We'll pin down Sonic's murderer for good.
Right on then, let's do it. And we do this in 40 minutes. Woo!
Yes. Yes, we can.
Conductor's car.
Should really sort out my evidence before I continue. Short time working on this train, I haven't filled the thingy. Feels empty. Wait, where's the conductor?
That's what, I haven't seen him throughout the train at all. Last we saw him was when he left the dining car. Something clearly happened here. Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on.
The thingy by the chair.
Did this all fall over when the train sped up? Not sure, wait. What's it say on the mug? Cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise. Alright. We get it, he loves his wife.
The speakers.
A microphone, we can talk to the whole train with this.
Should I say something? Start beatboxing.
Razzie, why are you reaching for the mic?
Just, offering our guests some musical entertainment.
That was impressive, Razzie, thank you for sharing.
The pen on the ground. What's this? Was someone playing darts?
That's not a throwing dart, that's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train. That shouldn't be possible.
Tails is right. The train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting them aboard.
Let's make a note of this. Blow dart is added to your inventory.
The conductor is the murderer, and that's why he's drugged. The trash bin. You know, I'm alright. I don't need to check the trash bin.
You're satisfied with finding a clue here before, huh?
I know they say always check the trash bin, but I'm good. I'll go out on a high note. Okay, the painting.
Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform.
He's been here a long time. After 32 years, he told me he is finally retiring. He said he's heading to Spagnolia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip.
32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness. May any future sorrow be fleeting. Yes, I wish that too.
Can you see the vent on the top?
Yep. A vent!
Vent.
It's a large one. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me, but I'm not sure how you'd get up there.
Wait, why wouldn't it be a problem for you? Oh, the tails, right. Ugh. The stool. Oh, the board.
I didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train.
Yeah, but they can't access every function on the train like the conductor can.
Did they teach you how to drive it?
Nope, just how to work the microwave.
I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. I completely trust you to drive this train.
Same, actually.
It's true, you could drive this train flawlessly. Guys!
Robot arm. This robot arm has been completely torn off.
Yuck, how creepy. That arm is powerful. Be tough to break out of its grip. Lots of people here have strength to tear this off, but question is why. Confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should lock this.
Aye, sir.
I think we found enough clues. Let's talk to Amy and solve this once and for all. Well, you two, you think you have enough evidence for me to call everyone here? High time we named a suspect. What do you think, Razzie? Ready to solve the case?
Yes.
Hello everyone, this is Birthday Girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once. I don't know if you're gonna get it in time. Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect. The assistance from Razzie.
Why hasn't Sonic showed up?
Vector, real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? Am I still pretending to be dead, lazy bum? Ready, let's go get him. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? The air in here is just so intense, I love it. Nothing like the thrill of a mystery. The train has so many amenities, I feel so catered to. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself, the amusement of the chase. I see why you're a detective outside of this mystery, SBO. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here on the train they do escape rooms as well. I love escape rooms, count me in.
I'm so glad everyone's having a good time.
Maybe we could ride the train just to relax sometime? Yeah, that would be fun too. Ah! What in the world? That's Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? He's not responding to us. Sonic! Sonic! What, is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic, can you hear us? He's all banged up. If there's a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head is propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Which one of you did this to Sonic? On my birthday, no less. Has this really been one of us? Is no one else here, Knuckles? To ask you again, which one of you did this? This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this.
Tails is not having it. I thought Sonic could handle anything, but somehow he's met his match.
I'm gonna help you get at the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely, me too. Same. We're gonna figure out exactly what happened in this room. And punish the one responsible.
Sonic, he really was hurt this whole time and I did nothing. I'm righting my wrongs. I must take down the murderer.
Tails, Razu, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did it? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? Do you actually know? Because I can tell you. I can tell you that no one you've suspected did it.
It's Blaze, then.
Tails didn't do it. Amy didn't do it. You said Knuckles, you said Vector, you said Shadow, you said Rouge. The only people you didn't actually say are SBO and Blaze. Who did it, Rosie?
It's Blaze. It's actually SBO, though.
I don't know how. How you didn't get it the entire time. SBO, you were the one to murder Sonic, weren't you? I did no such thing, my young friend. But if it's a battle of Witchy Witch, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss. What the? You're accusing SBO? We already talked about this. The man was reading. You have nothing. Restating SBO's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. SBO was locked in the library car reading. He only had access to the sling car during the murder. However, new evidence has come to light that needs to be addressed.
New evidence? Oh, that's right.
Rosie, could you fill everyone in? What did we find that brings to question SBO's alibi?
We discovered a hidden passage.
SBO could have left the library car at any time because Tails and I found a hidden passage from the library car to the lounge car. Fuck! I read your lines again. In the lounge, the hidden passage entrance behind the wardrobe, I feel like we even found it. Not only would SBO avoid any locked doors, but it would put him in the car just before this one. You know, you have no evidence I used any secret passage. I said all your questions about Flo and I was reading the entire time, remember? It is true you didn't miss a question, but I think Raz and I can explain that too, Razzie. How did SBO know everything in the train manual he was reading?
He's a poet, so a quick reader.
SBO is a poet. I feel such a person would make you quite the reader. What are you getting at? You picked a random book from the shelf and memorized it. Just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. What? That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book? I know this is a talent in Butch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know, it's plausible. SBO is particularly skilled. I've known SBO a long time. He once sped read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. If I'm right, SBO quickly memorized a book before entering the hidden passage. Then SBO could have met Sonic in the conductor's car where he was murdered. Since we're only talking in what ifs, lets me throw something at you. How is I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. That's right. How would have SBO known if it was there? You said it yourself, Glad. You were lucky to find the passage. Razu and I might not have the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Razu? Who here has evidence to prove SBO knew about the hidden passage?
It is the Rouge.
Why would it be Rouge? Oh, yeah.
Blueprint.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking a little ahead. Sorry, I was mean. Rouge, we need to see those blueprints. Blueprints? You saw blueprints? Whatever, I already used it to scout for more treasures. Came up cold. You can have it. Blueprints added to your inventory. This right here is a blueprint of the entire train. SBO could have easily used it to find the hidden passage. What makes you think... Rouge had them. Well, Razu, do you have any answers for him? How could SBO have seen those blueprints?
SBO found them before Rouge did.
Rouge, where did you find the blueprints? Oh, in the library car. I was stuffed with all the brochures. I checked the saloon car first and found the blueprints after leaving. So that means SBO had time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, SBO looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. With Amy's guidelines, the murder can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics are still vague, but Razio and I have evidence how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure how much harm SBO caused Sonic, but Razio and I have evidence on how it was done. Oh, this is rich, pray tell. If I murdered Sonic, how did I do it?
The blow dart.
Oh,
Okay,
how
now
to...
to form my argument. Come on, focus, you're close, Razor. What would Sonic do? Did you actually spell my name with a lowercase Z?
Yeah,
Why?
be funny. Was it not funny?
My name!
Was it not funny?
Maybe to you. We'll have to see what everyone else thinks.
This blow dart was found here in the conductor's room. I believe SBO used this to knock Sonic unconscious. So you mean Sonic might be just knocked out? I'm unsure, but he's more banged up than what a blow dart can do. According to Amy's rule, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory, therefore, is plausible. Plausible, you say, then why are there so many holes in it? You deny these allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car?
Ah, shoot, that's a good point. But Tails is onto something, I'm sure of it.
I looked at the doors, and SBO didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. You know, if he took the hidden passage back, he'd end up back in the library. Razzo and I know another way it could have been done.
We do?
What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at?
The arm.
This one?
No, the
Oh,
arm. I don't think this is the right direction. Oh, fine, the blueprints.
I'm fearing.
Do you know how much is left?
I think. There's
Do
a
we have enough time?
maybe if you're not stupid.
Great, a lot of pressure on me. We can do this.
It's just a lot of reading.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is a lot of reading.
Alright, let's take a look. Take a secret passage to get to the dining car. What route did he take to get Sonic there?
There's a pass above the conductor car, and it goes all the way to the dining car.
I didn't even see that area. Is there some sort of long attic? According to these blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it. Through the vent over there? The vent, of course, that must be the entrance to the path. Allow me to check it out. My word, there is a path back here, and a track. A track, huh? A track for the robot arms, I think. This must be the paths the arms take to move throughout the train. So you're saying I somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and talking to the dining car? Tails, you're a smart kid, so I know you realize we both couldn't fit up there. SBO's right, just feeling flimsy, Tails. I didn't answer, my name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent?
The arm. Ew, now to think about my argument. You can do this. Whee!
But also, I remember the game being longer because I did not see the accessibility settings to make this easier.
So who knows how long it'll take.
Because I have 6 hours on this game because of these stupid...
Puzzle things.
I was also sitting on the floor while I was doing them. Looking up at my TV. Because my friends were over.
Right, right.
We had chili
They just sat
dogs?
on the floor.
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
Why do I sit on the floor too? I just don't do it with the computers.
Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, right? Clearly a fight broke out here and one of these robot arms was a casualty, but what if one of the robot arms was actually caught Sonic?
Knuckles says there's a track the robot arms used that continues to the vent. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic, passed out from a blow dart, and carried him to the dining car.
Could that be true? Take a look at Sonic, he's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms? I can see that, those arms look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easily, but he's woozy from blowed out, the arms could have gotten him. Interesting theory tales, but you have to admit there's a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything directly back to SBO yet, but I found one inconsistency. What kind of inconsistency? Someone here received false information. I believe that information came from SBO. Who received that information?
Not Shadow.
Amy, you received a hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us what that scoop came from.
Where the scoop came from?
Tails, you're right. SBO lied to me. SBO told me Shadow was looking to us to trap Sonic. But then we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise. That scoop came from you, SBO? No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me. Misheard you? Yes, I said Sonic's getting trapped before these locked doors. Just looking out for my fellow passenger safety, I don't blame Shadow. I don't know, SBO. What? The evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. I have to agree, you want us to believe that you were lazily reading the whole time while you were stationed in the room with hidden passage? God. And now you're lying to me on my birthday of all days? I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car, and lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow for no reason caused doubt and confusion.
When examining everyone's alibi, one clearly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that it only could have been one person.
It was you, SBO!
You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey guys. Sonic, you're okay. Sonic, and it's just we solved the mystery. SBO was the murderer, right? We can do it. 20 minutes.
We can do this.
SBO jumped me in the conductor's car. Dang it, you got me. A blowed out though, really? It's a non-lethal poison, you'll just be sleeping for a while. Great, I could use a nap. No wait, there's something important. SBO left me there.
Something important?
I need everyone to listen. The train's a bad news. Sonic, are you feeling alright? Do you need to lie back down? No, we all need to get off this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived at the conductor's style, the conductor was already there. He was so excited to tell me about all the features of the train, but what he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source, and Kevin hadn't even seen it. When we looked over, we realized the train's powered by a flicky.
A flicky is a tiny animal?
There's only one person interested enough to use a flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman. I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it was more than a simple badnik. The conductor's friend, the train, his co-conductor. You're not serious.
They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview.
Right, we saw the flicky. I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blowed out from SBO. SBO left. The lights in the room started to glow red. Hey, stop, what are you doing? I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. Spin dashed through the robot arm, sliced the rail it was on.
Wow, I'm amazed he was able to do any of this poisoned.
But another robot arm managed to grab me and put me to the floor. The conductor screamed as the arm approached him, but I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. Oh no. Everyone have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already knew that. The situation has got so serious, why would you just not tell us? I thought that's how these murder games worked. Shoot someone with a blow dart, they die. Are you crazy? Just make a believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart. I was just following the rules. Use this blow dart on Sonic Station in the conductor car. It's laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing Mirage Express Stop. See? What is that? It says use this blow dart on Sonic. Oh, I read that already. Thanks again for choosing that. What is this? Instructions? I was given the blow dart along with that card. Time to stop. Who gave this to you?
Who gave it to
Come
you?
to think of it, one of the robot arms handed it to me. Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What's the large picture here? And who instructed those arms to attack? Who or what? Razzie, do you think attack Sonic and handle the SBO the door?
The train itself.
I believe something's been orchestrating things behind the scene. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture and for good. Well, think. The train itself is fighting something.
First we learned the train's a badnik, and now it's out to get us?
Once again, he keeps saying the most ridiculous nonsense. We're seriously convinced the train has something against us. I don't know what the train's full intent is, but it's clear to have been tampering with our murder mystery game. Train? Come on and show yourself! Amy, it's my birthday and I don't need me messing with it. Amy's
hitting the wall with her hammer.
I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it. Come on, there's gotta be another way to get the train's attention. What was that? Oh my god. What did you guys... I don't think we have time. What did you guys do? Is that the conductor? What if we just pause it here and come back to it?
Yeah.
In about an hour?